Okay, everyone. I'm glad to see just about everybody's back. I'm back, so I think I've got everybody unmuted right now. So if you still have questions about the path we're on right now, the 18th path, or the last path, the 19th path, jump right on in. I'd love to hear them and help you out with them. So somebody's got to be brave.
Hi, Sandy. This is Diane Key.
Hi, Diane. You're always my brave girl. I love it.
Well, you know, I really love Path 18. It's been really, I'm so introverted and quiet, and things aren't really affecting me the way they were emotionally. But yet there's still this ongoing family thing that I'm just like, I'm doing your tarot class trying to figure out how to get through this. So it's almost like I'm still dealing with the wheel, you know, like that pattern, even though I haven't done anything this week to keep that pattern going, it's still going. And I'm like praying that it will
Diane,
fall off.
let me just interrupt you for a moment here. When you're talking about a family, you're not just talking about yourself, you're talking about a family. Okay, we've got, your husband's patterns. We've got the patterns and expectations of all the people on both sides of the family that expect you to keep diving into the same pattern over and over again, right? Everybody wants you to be, misery loves company. Everybody wants you to do what they did. That's the way families work, for good and for bad. Okay. The thing is that this is so important. You cannot change another human being.
Yeah.
It isn't possible. You can't do it. When you work to change another person, this miraculous thing happens. Guess what? You change. Okay?
Yeah.
So if the family has a pattern that may very well be centuries old, think about that. That pattern could go back, to grandparents and great-grandparents and great-great-great-great-parents, and it usually does, okay? Yeah. And the pattern usually gets really sophisticated and intricate because, as more people over the generations get added in, they bring their own stuff with them too, So that's a family, okay? Now, there are certainly good things about families. That's why we love to be with each other. We like the protection, the support. We like the good stuff. We used to like the bad stuff, right? Well, here's the key. It's your choice. If you like the good stuff, feed into the good stuff. Be there for it. If you don't like the bad stuff, don't be there for it. So am I saying that the next time your son comes to you and says, "Oh, Mom, I've got this, I've got that, and so did this, and so on, and look, I've got this giant bruise over here, and blah, blah," and what do you think is going to happen when you smile at him sweetly after you've done listening to all this stuff and said, "Wow, I am so glad I raised such a strong boy because I know you can handle it all. I can't wait to see how you do it."
I keep telling him he's a warrior, so.
Well, no. When you say you're a warrior, just the way you said it.
Oh, the word.
You're trying to empower him. No, he's not a warrior. Instead of say, "Wow, how are you going to handle this?" And when he says, "I think I want to run away," you say, "Well, good, do it." Okay. That's okay. Do what makes you happy, hun. You'll have my support. I love you no matter who you are. Okay. Are you following me? Those things in our life that grab us can only continue to have control over us because we are continuing the pattern ourselves. When you stop, when you really say, "No, I'm done with that pattern. I'm creating my own pattern. I'm going to be there for the good stuff, but I'm not there for the bad stuff," and you can do it. And at that point, you're going to be able to really, guess what? Really pay attention, make changes, really make changes in your family's lives. You know why? because they're going to start saying, oh my God, she's so happy all the time. Don't complain anymore. You know, it's almost
Yeah.
impossible to even get into a fight with her. Wow, she's got something going. Wow, how do I do that? I'm going to look at this carefully. You realize that you can have a much greater effect on them by not playing their game than you can by getting involved with all of the shenanigans that continues to build it out.
Yeah.
Mm,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I want to just enjoy the bliss of the path, you know?
Well, do it. Do it, you know? And when you need to, come back and do the path again, because it'll remind you of that headspace that you want to be in. And
Yeah.
in that headspace, it's so much easier to not get into all the games and the drivel and the things that are irritating. Right?
Yeah. I want to continue these like until I don't need to anymore.
And
Start over again as soon as we finish.
well, guess what, Diane? I've been doing them for almost 40 years, and I'm still, you heard from tonight's
Yeah.
class, I'm still learning myself.
Yeah.
They don't ever get old. You keep growing. So
Very cool. Very cool. I love this so much. Thank you,
you're
Sandy.
welcome.
With all my heart, thank you.
And who else? Jump right in. Kim, why am I looking at your name? Do you have a question? You're green, but I can't hear you. Maybe not. Anybody else have any questions? I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes before I sign off, because somebody might have something they want to ask me about. One of the things that, Kim is saying she's listening to everyone, and thanks for asking. Good. Thanks, Kim. One of the things I wanted to leave you with, I mentioned it a little bit on that 18th path, but I really want you to focus on this. The 18th path really focuses on the building, the rebuilding, the repair work of the city, of the walls, making it work. It's talking about the things in your life that have gone stale, that are in disrepair. It could be your own body, maybe you're starting to go to the doctor again. Maybe you're addressing things physically or emotionally that you have let slide. This is the time when you're jumping in and you're rebuilding those parts of your life that don't work anymore. And you might be changing them. You might be throwing out old stuff. You might be creating new stuff. Maybe it's purely physical. Maybe you're throwing out old furniture and replacing the furniture with something new. But look around in your life, because I'm going to ask you about this next week, and think about what in your life you're repairing. Not a who, a what. Because this is about you. That walled city, folks, is you. Any other questions? Okay. I'm going to let you go. Sleep on it, folks. This has been a great session. You guys are so great. I'm enjoying this class. You're amazing. I love your energy, and I'm really enjoying all this time that we're spending together. So thank you for being here, and thank you all for sharing yourselves with me. You're great. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Night.
Good night. Thank you.
Night.